Testing, testing. Let's see, we have about 15 minutes. Let me pull up some of these other documents. So I'm waiting for this to go live. Pull this on the screen. Let's get this over here. Checking the levels one last time. We should be live soon. Why is it so quiet? Testing, testing, testing. Levels are a little low, or maybe my voice is low. I think we're good. Is this working? Do you guys think we're live? Good morning. It's 11:40 a.m. on Friday, 10:45 a.m. the 16th. And yesterday was supposed to be my big work day. Yesterday was supposed to be my big work day. I had errand to run beforehand, so I got out of the house after the stream, tried to start my car, battery was dead because it's freaking cold right now. Got a friend to give me a jump start, went to the garage, decided to get my inspection done. Had some issues with brakes, which I knew about. They couldn't get one of the calipers off. I was there for 7 hours, and I got back home after. I didn't even finish the errand, actually, because I couldn't get to the package drop-off at UPS. So yesterday was a wasted day. Didn't get any billable hours work done. Although I did look at a lot of VWs. That was kind of exciting for about 15 minutes. So today is a recovery day. Try not to feel too bad about having a wasted day yesterday. But let's just pick it up where we left off. Oh crap, what did I just do there? Let us look at my notebook, which is where? Over here. What did I do yesterday? That was yesterday's tasks. Let me just fill in. Got stuck at garage yesterday, or dead battery, state inspection, brakes. Got home at 9 p.m. So Friday, December 16. This is still today's test. I did sub the monitor yesterday. That's why I got home late. It was a weird macOS Sierra problem. It was not recognizing anything plugged into the HDMI port. So it was weird. So, I don't know. It's Friday. Already feeling a little bit like not working, but today is one of those days where I actually need to get some work done. So I think I'll spend this 15 minutes right now, since this is the primary thing on my mind, just getting set up for that project. So what I'll do quickly here, and I'll end the stream when the 15-minute timer goes off. And now we're at 12 minutes. And just start launching stuff. So I need a terminal window. Which I'll put over here. And the unused part. Oops. And CD, the right directory. Just run that. Let me pull up Sublime Text. Move that to the right window. Why does it always go in that window? I don't know. That's right. Let's go to Source Tree, which is the program, the GUI I use for Git, the source code control system. And make sure this is the right one. That's play. Haven't done any recent commits. I'm on the right branch. It's reinforced down here. It's saying that it's running dev ds display list. There's a bug I saw if I'm running in detached head mode, it doesn't show the branch correctly. It just crashes. Should fix that. Now let me make the list of things I actually need to look at. And I'll put it somewhere where I can read it. these note areas. What's going on up here? Did this actually get saved as ass? It did. Let's fix that. Save as. What was that folder? Build. I think it was in the media. Was it in media cache? Cancel. It's in server media cache, which is odd. Save as. Oh, it actually is in media cache. I don't see it though. I want to put this in my nuts directory. So dev play docs nuts md. So you put this up there too. It's really more of a scratch pad. Alright, so the to-do list. There's some issues I had the other day. One of them was the performance issue. Debug display client performance issue with marker sprites. Possibility one. The first possibility is that I need to add line caches to marker sprites. That might be the easiest thing to do. In fact, that's what we're going to try. That's what we're going to try first. And so I'll do that after I have my coffee. I already don't want to do it. So let me just look at it. Marker sprites while I'm here really quickly. But first, let's run this thing. Blah, blah, blah. So we're running localhost. And the issue is, if I'm running particles, this, and on this iPad, let's see. Oh, I need to set up Safari debugging too. Let's see, it should be 192.168. Should still be 14. You can check up here. It tells me, let's see, if it's 14. Port 3000. Oops. I typed it into the wrong place. I hate selecting on this. Why does it keeps forcing it into search? Piece of crap. ATP to 168 114. There. So over here we have the display client running on the browser, or display. We have the application that's serving data. Then over here we have the iPad running it. So it's kind of dim, but I don't have any reinitialization protocol stuff in. And actually, it's not. Actually, it's already bogged down because it's running too slow. So there definitely is some sort of performance issue. That's supposed to get. You can see way down there these little tiny dots. It's supposed to. It's getting bogged down, creating all these objects, I think, at runtime. So I force this to reload. It's not even catching the reload. And now it's missed the whole reload. It takes about a second for it to get there. Yeah, this is a weird issue. You can see the sprites moving around. But there's an issue with this. Oddly, though, so there's a performance issue on this where the display is not catching some of the messages that are coming across because it's taking too long to set up. But when I actually run it the opposite way, so if I make the main computer the display client, and then I run on the iPad, run this server on this, I mean, it works fine, and there's no performance issues. I mean, oops, no, Bootstrap is screwing up. I don't know if you can see that, but things are moving around pretty well. There's no lag, it's running smooth, which makes me think there's some inefficiency in the protocol itself. And it only seems to happen on the iPad, because if I run another display client over here, on the right side of this, now the server is still on this. Oops. I hate these notifications. I'm going to turn them all off. Now everything's screwed up. Great. Okay, I'm turning off all these notifications. They keep coming! Stop it! Messenger. No notifications. Messages. No notifications. Skype. No notifications. Slack. No notifications. I don't think everything's on for anything else. Facebook, they're off too. Terrible interfaces. Alright, so I can now refresh the server again. And both of them update. So these are both mirrored displays. They're getting display lists shipped from this iPad across the local network. And it's fairly in sync, but going back the other way, it's a problem. There's no problem creating it on this. And even if oh, we've lost our stream. No, I guess we're still here. Stream health is bad, though. I don't know if this is crapped out in the middle. But then if I'm running on the PC side of things, let me run there's no issue with the display client there either. So we have the clients running. Here's the server running on the iPad. That's the mirrored display on the PC, and then the mirrored display is running on this side. And they're all running in sync, and they're all running fine. And in fact, this even works okay on the iPhone. It's still slow, but so I think there's a performance issue with the way that these objects are being duplicated. And it only showed up when I started adding, shipping the display lines across. Which makes me think there's an inefficiency in the way they're being allocated. So I'm going to look at that and see what's up with it. There's some issues with, well, it's code that was extended based on a bad idea to begin with. So I think the optimization I can make is by adding the pool resources internal to this sprite class. The way that display shipping is working is, before I was using WebRTC, and I would just take a snapshot of that render area and then broadcast it, or make it available. But WebRTC isn't available on iPads, so we can't use it on that. So now I'm actually running a very straightforward, maybe naively implemented display list transporter, where it scans the list of all the renderable objects it knows how to draw, and it ships the creation data across, and the position data and the real-time data in a network broadcast packet. And so all the web apps, they receive this packet and they interpret the data coming in, creating and destroying objects as needed from a pool of pre-created sprites. Just because I wanted initially because I wanted to avoid this very issue that I think I'm experiencing now, because none of this line drawing code has that optimization in it. So by adding it to the class itself, I think that will improve the speed. But we shall find out. And I got 14 seconds left, so that's what's happening today. At least I got a little bit warmed up. Get some coffee. I'll confirm when to have lunch. Maybe 12:30 would be good. And then run those errands I didn't get to do yesterday, assuming my car starts again. It should. Brand new battery. Brand new brakes. Money I didn't want to spend. Anyway, so that's the morning stream for today. Nothing new and exciting to show and tell, I don't think. What is that? Oh, some battery charger. That's boring. Yeah, nothing really to show without giving away Christmas. So I will see you later. We'll start streaming the JavaScript work itself.